I'm tagging people in. I don't know how most of these people, but I'm doing it. Oh my goodness. Y'all got a whole bunch of people in your group. Look at you. This is crazy. Let's see. Am I on time? What time is it? Oh, 7:01. Look at me being punctual. So uncharacteristical of me. Usually I'm late. But not today, guys. Not today. I'm tagging everybody and their brother, and they are going to get a tag from me and then be like, who is this person? But I don't know you guys, but I would like to know you guys. So I'm in your group today. Almost done, I think. I might not be almost done. Okay, I'm gonna let that be good. Hi! Hello! Okay, Morgan, I tagged a whole bunch of people. I don't know a single, I know Lene, and I know you, and I know Chelsea, and that's it. I don't know anybody else. Hello! It is, what is the day today? It is Monday. My hair's kind of big. I'm so sorry. Big hair. Are we having an awesome Monday? Are we having a horrible Monday? So much fun stuff to talk to you guys about. I have been digging through my office and looking for ideas. I've got ideas. So I want to talk to you guys about something that is very, very near and dear to my heart in just a second. Hang on. Hold tight. Hold tight. That squee, is that how you say it? How fun. Hang on. I have, hold tight. Shh. Please be quiet. There we go. Sorry. Had K-Love on. Had to turn K-Love off. Okay. So, happy Monday, first and foremost. Super excited to be here. My kids are with David. David is my spouse. And he took the kids so that I could do stuff, which is super nice, right? I have 5 kids, 5 of them, and they're loud. So this is a big deal to be kid-free. I don't think I've ever done a live in my group or anybody else's where I didn't have like kids up my butt. So yay. Okay. So this is a new group, new-ish. Morgan let me join her group. It's a whole bunch of kids. I'm going to be honest. It's a lot of kids, but I do love them. I love them so much. And all girls. I have 5 girls. Yeah, life is grand. It is great. So, I have not been, they'll probably come in if I had to guess, but I pre-warned David. I was like, can we get him a Happy Meal and like make him happy for a minute? And yes, definitely. No, this is my favorite thing to do. So if I don't have kids, I would much rather be talking to you guys than really doing anything else that I could be doing. So, like I was saying, I get off track pretty easy. So I'm going to try to reel it in a little. You guys probably don't know me. I pop in here and there, and I will talk to you guys a little bit. I'll comment on stuff, mainly come in and take Morgan's good ideas for her team page and play them off as mine. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. I do that. I take the things that she posts and I borrow them because everything she posts is fantastic. So I kind of creep the page and I'll interact a little, but I'm kind of here, but I'm in the background. So if you see me pop up, I am Shelby. Okay. And I live in Arkansas. I have 5 little girls. I have been with Scentsy since September of 2018. And I hit director within my first year. And then I just hit star director like last month. Okay. I would say that I'll just hop right into it. The biggest reason why my business has been so successful is my happy mail. It's my happy mail. It's my bundles. It's my team mail. It's my shout outs. And there's another one. I'll think of it later. Anyway, so that is why I think my business has been so successful, because I pour a lot into other people. I think that if your team is feeling like you don't really care about them, they're not going to care about you. Sorry. They're not going to show up for you. They're not going to show up for you if they don't feel appreciated. So I'm all about that. Okay. So that's a little bit about me. Me and David, I will say, ow, I bit my own cheek. I will say this. Me and David kind of run this. I'm the only one on my thing. He is so supportive of me. So a lot of what we do it together. Okay. So like on our happy mail, it's Shelby and Davey. He's my rock. So he is incorporated into my business very heavily. Because he does a lot. Like he does a lot of stuff behind the scenes. So when I show you some of the things that I have been collecting, to show you guys and maybe give you some inspiration, some new ideas, stuff like that. That's why his bearded face is on stuff, and only I'm here tonight. Okay. What was I going to say? So happy mail. Okay. Before I show you the examples that I want to show you, I want to explain to you why I do this. Okay. Why it's so important to me to do that. Whenever I did join Scentsy, I thought about it for a long time. Like I spent like a year kind of mulling it over, because I'm not really like a jump in type of person. I'm a quitter first and foremost. I quit things. I will start things and I will quit things. And that's just kind of my MO as a person. I don't spend a lot of time on anything that takes a lot of time. If something is really complex and like eats into a lot of my time, I'll just pretty much just rush it and get it done. Unless it's something that I'm just really, really passionate about. I didn't really expect to enjoy Scentsy as much as I did. So I took a long time kind of getting to the point where I felt like I was safe enough to like leap into it, right? I was using the products a lot. I had Timber, who is my fourth little girl. I gave birth to her, and after that just dove headfirst into the worst postpartum depression that I had with any of my kids, any of them. To the point where like David treats me like gold. He does everything for me. He is the cheese to my macaroni. Like he's amazing. And it was getting to the point where I was so frustrated and sad and upset all the time that like he would just come home and see the mood that I was in, and he would just start crying. He's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do for you, because I'm trying so hard to make you happy, and you're just so unhappy. And so I started thinking like, what do I need? What do I need for myself? What do I need so that like in the morning time when he gets up and it's time for him to go to work, I'm not like sobbing into my pillow, and crying hysterically because he's not going to be home. Like what do I need so that I'm not as codependent on him? And so I kind of started mulling it over. My sponsor, she's a friend of mine. She was like, you just really need to join this. Like maybe you need an outlet. Give you something else to do. And so I was like, okay, I'll try it. So we had the join special. It was like $49. And it was like, worst case, I'm out $49. And I got, some cool stuff. And I got some testers. I mean, worst case scenario, I can melt those down and, make my house smell good. Maybe I can sell it to somebody else who needs it. Like, I'm not going to be out a lot of money if I do it, if I go this route. So I joined, and my sponsor is my director, and then my star director. They're both amazing, and they're so supportive. And like, I didn't realize how much I needed that, because it's something I've never really had before. Like, I'm a child of addiction. My parents have never really been around for me. They live in a completely different state. They're not around for my kids now. I have David, I have friends, but besides that, I don't have a whole lot of support. I don't have very much support at all in my life. And I didn't realize how important that was to my soul until I started Scentsy. And like, just to give you a glimpse, that there, see if we can get over there, that whole board there, see if I can do this and show you. So that board, that thing, this, all of this, and then this is all my happy mail that I've received since I started Scentsy, okay? I keep all of it. And the reason why I'm so passionate about sending out happy mail is because in this business, we get the opportunity to touch a lot of different people that we don't really know anything about. We don't know anything about these people. We don't know what they're going through, who they have in their life, who they don't have in their life. If they're a single mom and they just have a kid, and maybe they're just like struggling so hard to make ends meet, and jumping into Scentsy was like their rock bottom. Just like, okay, I've reached the very bottom. I've done everything that I can. I'm at the end of my rope. I'm going to jump out into, like, in faith that this is going to work. And then imagine having a sponsor and a director and a star director and a superstar director and a whole team of people who just love them so much and just shower them with this love, right? Like, it's so important because you get the opportunity and this huge platform to have your hands on people and to bless their lives in a way that you don't even know what you're doing. It can be so small to you. These things that I'm showing you are small things. They didn't cost me a lot of money. They didn't take a lot of time for me to prepare. I did them out of love, just to give them to somebody else. And like, hi. In the middle of a Scentsy sermon.
Scentsy, right?
Mm-hmm. So you get the opportunity to have your hands on so many different people.
Ow!
He's coming singing the gospel.
Hang me! Hang me!
I love you.
I love you. Continue.
Okay.
Hi, Scentsy folks.
That's Davey. Yes, so it might be something that is a very small thing to you. Sending a card in the mail that, costs you 55 cents, 50 cents if you use stamps.com. 55 cents to mail. It might not cost you very much, but that could be the only bit of like praise that person's going to get all day. That could be the only bit of joy that they're going to get in their life the whole entire day. And that is so important. Another thing that's super important is to understand that, like me, not everybody joins Scentsy for money. They don't. A lot of people don't join it for that bottom line. They don't care about the nickels and dimes. They don't care about their paycheck. David cares more about my paycheck than I care about my paycheck. I'm not here for the money. I'm here because of the way that it makes me feel. Being able to bless so many people, and just have so many people just get that, like, to be able to pour into people the things that I never got is super. Sorry, I'm reading comments and I get so distracted. Yes, so it might not be a big thing to you, but it could be something really huge to somebody else. this happy mail that you're sending to this girl that you don't know. This might be the mom of 5 little girls who just transitioned from living in a camper with 3 of them. You know what I mean? I lived in a camper in Texas for almost a year with 3 little girls. Got out of an abusive relationship, found David. He completely swept us off our feet. We had 2 more little girls, postpartum depression, super broke, horrible situation, child of addiction, jumps into Scentsy, not for the money, but because she needs camaraderie. Like, she needs love from other people, whether she realized that she did or not. Like, you could be sending the happy mail to somebody who's like me, and I don't think you guys understand when you get to the point, and I'm sure a lot of you do. I'm sure a lot of you understand postpartum depression and how you can just feel like this soul-eating sadness just like pouring out of you, and you're like, why am I so unhappy when I'm so fucking blessed? I'm so blessed. Why am I so sad? I'm so sad. And to be able to jump into something that is as amazing as Scentsy and have all of these people in a team catch you, and then you grow and you start pouring that into somebody else, it's amazing. So happy mail is important. It is so important. I use happy mail in a lot of different ways. I use it for my team. I use it for my customers. I use it for bundles. I use it especially during COVID, because COVID fucking sucks. COVID sucks, because if you want to dive more into love languages, we can't touch people. Like, we can't love people that way right now. You know, there's so many different ways that people need love, and you can use Scentsy on a platform to touch people in so many of them. Like, it's not about the products. It's the fact that you're pouring yourself into it, and it means so much more than just what it is. If that makes any sense. So I use happy mail for everybody, because it's so much more than a 55-cent stamp. It's way more than shoving some stuff in a box and selling it for money because you want to make your PRV for the month, you know? And I think with this business especially, you have to know as a leader that the more that you pour into the people underneath you, what happens? As you pour into the people underneath you, they start showing up for you. And you know what happens to you? Everybody rises. Everybody all rises together, because you're pouring life into people who didn't have life. You're breathing the life into the dry bones. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's amazing. It's amazing to watch, and it's so easy to do. So, hallelujah. So let me regather. So I'm going to start, I think the easiest way to do this, because I have a lot of stuff that I have gathered for you guys to cover, is I'll start with team mail. Because if you're going to run a business and team mail is going to be your deal, getting good ideas is super important. Stuff that maybe isn't going to, you know, it's so fun. It can be so fun. And let me tell you, this is the perfect example, or perfect time for you to go through your stuff and find shit that you don't really want, that somebody else might really want, and give it to them. This sounds so crazy, but it's true. Like, the stickers that you don't care about. I'll just tell you, when I started, I have an overabundance now of stickers that say everything. Like, I'm having a party. You should host a party. Bring a friend and you get a prize, or whatever. All these stickers. People who are new and just joining, they love that shit. They want the stuff. You know what I'm saying? They want it. Maybe they don't have the money to buy it. So if I have an overabundance of stickers, I'll send it to my people. Okay? You don't have to go out and spend a ton of money. And I'm going to show you witty and fun things that I've done when I was broke as shit and I didn't have no money to do nothing. But you better believe I made up a cute, funny tag and made it count for what it was intended for, and they thought it was hilarious. So, hold tight. I forgot something. Okay. This and this. Okay. So, we'll start at the beginning. We will start at the beginning. So, say one of your team members gets a new teamie. What is the main thing that we hear over and over and over and over and over again from our leaders when we got a new dog and she's sniffing? I don't want her to pee on my floor. So we want to reward actions that we want repeated, right? We want to make sure that we tell them, awesome job, when it's something that they're doing that's going to benefit their own business, right? So one of those biggest things are team building. We want to team build. Like, we want to team build because we want their teams to grow. When their teams grow, they thrive, you know? I'm not saying that everybody and their brother is going to join and, like, be a PRV rock star and go straight to the top in a year. It's not going to happen. But that's why you want to team build. You want to bring as many people into this business and attempt to, sorry, I got a notification. We want to attempt to touch as many lives as we can, right? So you just start raking in as many people and you put your hands on as many people as possible in a good way. Hands on people in a good way, okay? So, flower seeds, okay? When they get a new teamie, this costs 55 cents to mail. This ain't nothing. Super thin. These little cello bags come from Amazon. Super cheap. Do you know what this says? I am so excited for you. I almost wet my plants. Do you get it? It's so funny. You grow, girl. Right? It doesn't have to be expensive. It just has to be something to acknowledge what they've done. Okay? It doesn't have to be expensive. The flower seeds were 4 for $1. This was free 90 free. This I printed with my Dymo. Okay? Any of these, listen, any of these that you want, I will share with you. Just ask, okay? Just say that you want this picture and I will give you this printable, okay? Any of the printables, because I have a lot of printables that I'm going to show you. Any of them that you want, post them, capital letters, say, hey, Shelby, right here, post this, please, okay? And I will share it for you, okay? So altogether, less than $1 for this, okay? Next. I showed this to Morgan, and I'm only doing it because it's on top, right? So I went to Harps, which is like our local grocery store here. Just walking down the aisles, and I was doing like a movie themed basket, which I'm going to show you in a minute. So I'm down like the cracker aisle, and I'm looking around, and I happen to see these, and it's just like right out of nowhere. I was like, okay, I have to do a play on this. So this is what my top PRV are getting for this month. They are getting a package of Fig Newtons, and they are getting a tag that says, you are figgin' amazing. Get it? Figgin' amazing. That's good. It's good shit right there. You can go on Amazon and you can find these for so cheap. You get like 30 scrunchies in a package for like $5 something. Okay, not expensive. When they have an awesome PRV month, put a tag on it. Messy bun and getting stuff done. So proud of you. Okay, it's not cost hardly anything. Well, I can't even math that. It's so cheap. What is that? Somebody math that. I don't have a calculator. What's next? Another printable that I found. I found these at Dollar Tree. These were $1 for Lucky Charms. Okay. Individual little bags of Lucky Charms and a tag. It says, I am so lucky to have you on my team. Okay. super duper 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 easy and cheap. This is $1. Seriously, your people on your team who hit 2,000 PRV, spend $1 on them and make their whole damn day. Go to the Easter section after Easter at Walmart and get the Easter grass when it's on super clearance for 9 cents a bag. Stick this in a box with the Easter grass and a cute note that says, dude, I'm so proud of you. They're going to care about that. They're going to be like, oh, I hit 2,000 and she sent me something awesome. So next month, I'm going to hit 2,000. So she sends me something awesome. It doesn't have to be expensive. It just has to be meaningful, and it has to be like you have to be consistent about it so that they feel appreciated. If that makes sense. Okay, so Lucky Charms. If you are director or above, we have a director tab and consultant store, right? And there are these phone mirror deals, and those things are $8 a piece. I ain't doing it. I ain't spending $8 on a mirror. I'm not. But I went on a mission to find something comparable and cheap. And I went to Michael's. And I was just kind of toting around, looking around, buying everything, and found this. It's a mirror, and it's got glitters on the front. And I made a cute tag that says, in case you wondered what awesome looks like. And they open the mirror, and it's themselves. Because they're awesome. Right? Oh, I know. I'm sorry, dog. She's not happy. You're so sweet. Hi. We got a puppy. What else? So, balloons. Stupid cheap, right? Make a printable. Blow me up and pop. Okay? Blow me up and pop. It's a balloon. Inside the balloon is confetti and a letter that says, way to rock your business. You're a star, and we are so proud of you. It costs nothing. It costs nothing to do, but it's interactive and it's fun, and they can blow it up. And most people on my team have kids. Kids love this stuff. They love it. They love making messes. Ask Lene. Her kids drug all of her confetti out today. They love confetti. So put it in a balloon. Let the kids pop it so that they get to see how proud you are of them. Something else that's cheap and right here. So I'll show you. These, you get 12 of them for like $7.99 on Amazon. Not expensive. Be a unicorn in a field of horses. Close your eyes and make a wish. When it breaks, your wish may come true. That's it, right? Super cheap, stupid cheap, and cute. You could do anything. You do all the things. So, what else? I did this one a couple months back because we ended up with a ton of individually packed raisins. I know. Did she really send her team raisins? She wouldn't send her team raisins. I sent my team raisins as their top PRV gift. It was the, I think, $2,000 holla that we did. But it's okay because I made a tag, right? Raisins. Promotions. Way to promote. You ready for a pay raise in May?
Hi.
Hi.
Yes.
Nothing. What are you doing?
Hi, puppy.
Hi, puppy.
Oh, she's here.
Yeah, she's so cute.
Hi, Fletcher.
Babe. Babe. Nessa. Child older than 2.
How?
Will you take Nell outside? She's been locked in here. Will you close this door, please?
I got it.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you.
Sorry. Hi, Fletcher. Hi, Fletcher, kitty. I'm just surrounded by animals and kids and everyone. How you doing, kitty? Oh, Okay. So, are you excited about your pay raisin?
Yeah.
Raisin. Yeah. Pay raisin May. Another thing, the cello bags I showed you that are super cheap. You get like 1,000 for like 8 cents. No, they're not that cheap, but they're pretty cheap. Making shaker cards are so fun. They're so fun. Like, and I took this file. I didn't take it. She gave it to me. I asked. She gave me this file. I got it from Callie Petticord. You're flocking fabulous. Be a flamingo and a flock of pigeons. Super cheap. Slap a stamp on there. Costs 50 cents. Not a big deal. Hi, Fletcher. Okay. Sure. You're so fucking rude. Hey. I don't even know. It's just my brain. It's my brain. People tell me all the time, they're like, I wish I lived in your brain. No, you don't. You really do not. You do not wish you lived in my brain because it is a mess. Here, how about you get it? Okay, or sit there. That's good too. Okay. Oh, Lord. Oh, I forgot something else. Hang on. Fletcher, don't be rude. Okay. You're so rude. Okay. I'm so sorry. This is why I said, like, I can't believe people let me do lives on their teams. Yeah. Which one? That back there? That's actually all my Happy Mail. I keep everything. I keep everything. So, where was I? Oh, I was going to show you something. So, the $2,000 holla that I was telling you, he's such a shithead. Like, we adopted him from our church, because he was out there. I'm allergic to cats, and David's allergic to cats, and Reagan's allergic to cats. But we saw him outside of the church, and he's, like, missing an eye. Here, I'll show you. When I say missing an eye, like, I mean he's, like, blind in one eye. Bless him. But he was sitting outside of the church. And I walked up to him, and I held on to him, and he, like, rolled over and, like, let me pet his belly and, like, snuggled into my armpit. And I just sat there with, like, this cat lives at the church. Dave was like, no. I'm allergic to cats, and you're allergic to cats. We're not going to get a cat. I was like, but he's blind. It's like, I don't care. I'm allergic to cats, and he's allergic to cats. And yeah, so now we have a cat because the whole service, it just rubbed a blister on my heart. Couldn't help it. He's rude as shit. I do love him and his goofy blind self. Call him Cotton-eyed Fletcher. Anyway, so, what was I gonna say? Oh, okay, so, weird shit that I sent. See these at the store? Banana chips. Okay, $2,000 holla is like one of my favorite things. When somebody hits 2,000, they get that pay raise, right? It's so exciting. It's so exciting. To get that, it's a big deal. So we like to celebrate that. $2,000. That is just bananas. Way to go. And they get banana chips. Okay? Super cheap. Less than $1. Yes. Something else that's just ridiculous. For those who are like us and love Chinese food. You love Chinese food the way that we do. if you go out to eat, they give you these, and you should keep them and send them to people who don't want them. Okay. Soy sauce, right? I am so proud of you. It's one of my favorites. These people, imagine opening this in your mailbox. You're like, what the actual fuck did she just send me? She just sent me soy sauce. Yep, I did that. These are like, especially right now. Sorry. Because of 4th of July, these are really cheap. Cue the confetti, right? It's not funny, but it's cheap, right? You can have them all. This one, and I'll show you another one that I have in a minute. This one, I'm so excited. I wet my plants, and there's another one that I have. Oh, I'm so lucky to have you on my team. The Lucky Charms one, this one, a taco one that I'm going to show you, and then I can't remember what I've already said, and he's distracting. Anyway, these are all on the same page. So I did a whole live in my group, and I went through my cabinets, and I'm like, you can send this. I do not know how to run this team without you. Anything. I love puns. I love them. That's what I'm telling you. I said at the beginning that this is the best opportunity for you to go through all your stuff and give away shit that you don't want. Fletcher! Such a shithead. Yeah, so you can go through your cabinets and literally get rid of whatever you have that like you don't care about, okay? So that, oh, another fun thing that I refuse to do. I'm not going to open it because they scare the shit out of me every single time that I do it. At Dollar Tree, they have these, and they're 4 for $1, and they're called Whack-A-Packs. And basically what it is, in the inside, citric acid and sodium bicarbonate inside. So you set it down and you whack it with your fist, and it pops the little capsule, and it mixes those two things together, and it self-inflates into a balloon. But in order for the balloon to get out of the little foil wrapper, it pops, and I don't fuck with that. So use your imagination, because I'm not doing a demonstration. But these are 4 for $1 and really cheap and super, super, super cute for teen birthdays. And $1 a piece, you can't beat that. That's crazy. Yeah, so I'm going to show you. I'll show you with the taco. So I actually went on, sorry my chair is so squeaky. I need to get a new chair now that I'm making all these big star director bucks. Get a chair. Oh, just put that all in place. Okay. So I found confetti online, and it's sombreros, right? So this and a $5 Taco Bell gift card. Let's talk about how awesome you are, right? How cute is that? Put it in a shaker. Super, super, super cheap. So since I'm on, no, I want to show you this first. So another thing that we really like to do is we like to do really ridiculous pictures of ourselves. Me and David do. And so for Scentiversaries, I was like, okay, David, do a picture of yourself. Like, I'm going to take a picture of you and make the most excited face that you can make. So he did it. And if you know David at all, he is so ridiculous. So ridiculous. And we did excited faces and we collaged them together. And we ended up with this. Wishing you the happiest Scentiversary ever. And he's just so cute. So, this is our Scentiversary. I think that might be all I dug out as far as I thought I had one more, but I can't find it. Oh, Morgan, I'll put this on there. I sent one of these to Morgan. This, I saved this online and I made this little card for it, and I bought these on Amazon, and these turned out so cute. Just talk about grit and the pearls. Get it? Because grit and pearls. Super duper cute. I had another one, but now I don't know where it is. I don't know what I did with it. But it was a good one. Anyway, I lost it. Shit. Yeah. Okay, so speaking of taco stuff. So with COVID, like what I was telling you about before, I started like thinking about how I was going to do it. And I do mystery bags, and they've been pretty successful. But I wanted to have a way that I could reach out to people who maybe like I've never, reached out to before. And so I kind of started thinking about it, and I decided to offer these bundles, right? Do any theme. I did them for teachers because like our school year got ended like 3 weeks in advance, which really sucked. So a lot of people didn't even get to do the whole teacher appreciation thing because we were just like ripped out of schools because of COVID. So I started offering these bundles, right? And it's just like these off the wall themes. And people loved them. Like I did like a sunshine bundle, and I did all whatever. So I started thinking about for this and trying to come up with like some easy themes that I feel like a lot of people could do. Keep in mind that a lot of these scents are discontinuing, so you might have to change up themes if you want to duplicate this. But these turned out really, really, really fun, and people loved them. So just an example. Cat butt in your face. I'm so sorry. These boxes, right, get them on Amazon, and you get like 50 of them for I think $30 or something like that. 8x4x4 it says on the bottom. 8x4x4, and you just fold them all together and confetti paper in there, right? Super fun. These came from Dollar Tree. $1. How cute is that? It's a pineapple. So that, put a mini fan diffuser in there now that they're back in stock 1 million years later. Pina colada cha-cha, right? And hibiscus pineapple, you are the pineapple of my eye, in there. And just sell it for what the product costs. Make sure you don't tell people that you have this on hand because it's out of compliance. You'll get in trouble. So don't tell people that you have them on hand. But these, I sold the shit out of these. People loved these. And yes, I will absolutely share the link for this. So that was that bundle. So you can do a pineapple bundle, Happy Mail bundle. The best part about these, I think, was that since people couldn't really visit with their friends and family, this was kind of like a happy that I could send to people's door to have my hands on more people. So I would just post like, who wants to send a sunshine bundle to their best friend? And I got so many people who wanted to because they couldn't like be around their friends. So they wanted to send them something sweet. Another, while we're talking about the taco theme, if I can even find that. I don't know where I put it. I'm so disorganized. I suck. Oh, there it is. Just kidding. So, let's talk about how awesome you are. Churro all I need. Churro. Right? Super cute. I love you from my head to mojitos. Mojito Mambo. It kills me. I had more to go with this, and I've lost it too. So, yes, you can do chili mango. You're so rude. Move your booty. Thank you. Use your little confettis, your Mexifettis, and go on Amazon and buy a little piñata. And you know what's inside? You know what's inside? Samples that look like candy. Yay! Right? People love it. They'll love it. It doesn't cost anything. Well, I mean, it costs you stuff, but they're going to pay for it. Little piñata. How cute is that, though? I mean, dang. I just want a whole bunch of these to just live with me because they're so fun. So, how cute. Look at the bundle fetcher. Move your tail. God, I'm going to throw you outside. He's so annoying. And he's doing it on purpose. So, here's this. Okay? Bundles. Yes, I will post them. And I took some really good pictures of it, too. So, I will post cute pictures if you want to use them to market. So, my bananas, my raisins. I don't realize how ridiculous this is until I start pulling stuff out to, like, do stuff. So the way that I do it is I use the stuff that I have on hand. Because as long as I don't say that I have it on hand, then I'm within compliance. So they can't really get me on that as long as I'm like not saying, hey, got all this stuff on stock, let me make you a bundle. You know, be smart about your phrasing. But I use this stuff. I use the stuff that I have on hand that I get from hosting my own parties. So host your own parties, get your half offs, and your free stuff, and just kind of stock up, and then look at your stock and think, like, what do I have that can fit into a different theme? Like, if you have a lot of pineapple themed things, then do a pineapple bundle. Do like a Mexican bundle or a fiesta themed bundle. Like, you can do anything. Like, there's so many options for the stuff that we do. And, like, I'm big on use what you have. So if you have a whole bunch of individual raisins, send them raisins. You know, if you find gum on clearance, stick a sticker on it that says, couldn't do this without chew. Chew. Yeah. So with the little bundles, I also do a lot of bigger bundles, especially for like housewarming mainly. I'll do housewarming, birthdays, stuff like that. So this is one I did today. I'll show you everything that's in here without taking it apart. But it's got candy in it. That's a mini warmer. It's got 4 bars, room spray, scent circle, and I made this printable that says, we are so happy you have popped into the neighborhood. We know that moving can be so stressful, so please have a family movie night on us. We are so excited to get to know your family, your neighbors, the Ardos. And so this is a friend of mine, and she had new people move into her neighborhood. And so she was like, I need a housewarming gift for them. And I was like, let's do a movie night. Like, that would be so fun. And this mini warmer was from the flash sale that they had that was like $6 or something. Like, it was like $6. Those are bring back my bars. This was leftover that I had from my mystery bags. Scent circles, because you get a million of them for free if you close out a party. So just an idea, do like a movie basket for like a birthday or something. And then this is actually, my sister got this from my brother, and we did it kind of like farmhousey, colorful farmhousey themed. So we did the Chasing Fireflies mini. These were $1 at Dollar General, $1 at Dollar General. Scent circle, 2 room sprays, 3 bars, hand soap, counter cleaner. This was $2 at Dollar General. The towels were $1 at Dollar General. Another scent circle and a bulb. So, and then she just paid for whatever the product was, and she brought a bunch of stuff over. to help me stock it. So, I mean, you can do it for basically anything. You can use all of the things. So, so that would be ideas for teams, and then bundles, and then so for my Happy Mail, I tend to keep it a little bit more serious as far as like my customers go, because I have a lot of different people who order from me, and I know originally yourself, be yourself, whatever. But you want to do that like without causing waves with people. So basically, anything that you know about like attraction marketing, let that play into your customer Happy Mail, because I ain't trying to offend anybody, and I'm just naturally offensive. It's the way that I was made. So I tend to be a little bit more, I don't really know what that word is, but you know what I'm saying. Not crazy. Hi, Fletcher. Yeah, you were so rude. I feel like he thinks this is funny. Fletcher. Child. Okay. You're so rude. So what I do is I go through my online orders. I go through them every single month. I go through them every single month, and anybody who pays to have something shipped to them, he's such a turd. Anybody who pays to have stuff shipped to them, I make sure that they get something in their hands. So I'll go through my list, everybody who gets online orders. If I will send 50 a month, at like 50 a month. I use my flyers, these flyers. I use the flyers, and I make sure that I send them all out. So that's 50 Happy Mails for customers a month. If I don't have 50 online orders, I will go down the list and I'll start sending them to anybody who orders from me in the month. I just want to make sure that if people are going on my website and they're paying $8 at least to have stuff shipped to them, then I want to make sure that they feel appreciated, you know, because $8, it's not a lot, but it's kind of a lot, right? So this month I did the flyer, right? This one. I always make a monthly flyer. This time I put the ugly pear on there, blue grotto and stuff. So because I feel like if they liked this Rise and Sunshine, then that means that they're a citrus fan, and they're probably gonna like other things that we have that are citrusy. So I put blue grotto on there. I try to go through, honestly, and look at our product list and see what was actually in stock, which at the time was super fun to do because we didn't have many warmers in stock. It is so ugly. You are 100% wrong. It's ugly. Who wants a pear in their house besides you guys? Just y'all. I'm kidding, kind of. So I always make a flyer. I put Now and Zen on there because it matches. I always do like a fun little thing. So this time I did just this Be Happy. A lot of my customers just keep this stuff, right? So I like to have stuff that's like inspirational. So be happy. This, cut on the line and hang me up where you'll always see me. Inspiration is everywhere. You just have to know where to look. So just something cute for them to hang up. Not a big deal. We had, this kind of is my thank you. I send it as a thank you to people who have ordered in the month. So this kind of is my thank you. And then this is, at the time we had, God, that wind is killing me. We had almost all of our fragrance flowers. So I made my own fragrance flower printable and sent this with it because it all just kind of coordinated. I made sure that everything coordinated and matchy. And then I put, thank you. No, like seriously, we are so thankful for you. Every order, every party hosted, every friend you've shared with us, every referral you've sent, you are just amazing. You're helping our little business thrive and allowing me and my precious family to live our best life. You're so loved and appreciated, and we are so very thankful for you. Stay golden, friend. And that was like the whole theme of my Happy Mail was stay golden, or you are gold. And then I put love Shelby, Davy, and the girls. And then they got a body sample. They got a sample of Bonfire Beach. And then they got Rise and Sunshine sample. Yes, I will share that. I will share. And then, last but not least, this is a great way, and I don't know if Morgan's showed you guys these yet or not, but somebody had posted these on the page, on one of the director pages, and I just thought it was so smart, because at the beginning of the season, you are using stickers, the scratch and sniff stickers, to show them like what's available, and now we're going to use the scratch and sniff stickers to show them what's going away. So somebody made this really witty flyer, and it says, bye, bye, bye. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie. These bars are going bye-bye. Add them to your Scentsy Club today. Buy 5, get 1 free. And then I stuck this Scentsy Club Never Run Out Again, and it's just information about Scentsy Club if they want to keep it forever. And attach them together so that they have the information and they can smell these to see if they're going to love them before they're gone. I felt like that was super smart. So with that, I made these two to send out, because so many from last year, like our last year scent of the month, last year's scents of the month are coming back. So we're getting like caramel apple craze, pretty and plaid, snow kissed cranberry, cider mill, berry snow spruce, these. So go through, because you know that you're not using all 72 of your stickers, and just use them. Put them on this. Looky what's back. These awesome scents have returned. Woohoo! Who's that? What did that sound like? Yeah, I love when fan faves come back. It's almost like seeing an old friend. Buy 5, get 1 free always, right? And so you just use your leftovers and stop hoarding them and sitting on all of these extra snippy stickers that you didn't use. Like for me, I sent out 50 Happy Mails. We get 72 stickers. So I always end up with like 22 extras. So that's what I used this for, just my old stickers. And then that way they're getting like first sniffs, right? Getting first sniffs. And if you search, you can find these and order your brand new stickers out of Consultant Store. Brand new stickers, and this has all of the brand new scents on it. So put your little stickers on there, right there, and you're gonna send these to your customers, because this is roughly 1 billion times cheaper than you making samples of every single scent and sending it to them. And then they can scratch them, and if they don't like them, then you're not out a lot of money. You know what I mean? But this way, there's Butcher. You is rude. You're sitting on my papers. You're sitting on my papers. Yeah. So, anywho, I think that's really all that I dug out for you guys. Believe it or not. It seemed like so much, but it went by so quick. So, do you guys have any questions before I go? Because I'm done. This paper, somebody actually made the file and posted it. I think I have it, and I could probably share the file if it'll let me do that. It's editable. It's editable, so you can just put whatever you want on there. Or it'll print and say like consultant name, blah, blah, blah. Just slap your sticker over the top of it. And then it's personalized. Yay! So super duper duper easy. But yeah, it's really, really, really fun if you let it be fun. If you let it be fun. Yes, they are. Actually, it's a trick to get to them because I thought that they weren't available because I couldn't find them. Type in stickers in the search bar and it's on like page 2, I think. So go to page 2 and you can see the current or the new release stickers, and all 10 of them are in there, which is pretty awesome. So I ordered mine. Hopefully they'll be here soon-ish. I can start making these. But that's like the most important thing that I can say is like, especially as far as like the catalogs and stuff go, you want to be prepared so you don't fail. You don't want to fail. Okay, the box for the bundles, do you ship just that or do you put in another box? I don't know if that makes sense. No, I ship in that box. So, and it costs me $3 to $4 a box to mail. Not super expensive at all. And I ship through Pirate Ship. I don't go to the post office for anything because it's so much more expensive if you go through USPS. So I go through Pirate Ship and just print my label at home, and then I schedule a pickup and they just come straight to my front door and pick it up, and I don't have to mess with it. So it's pretty convenient because I don't have time for all that. Just being honest. Oh yeah. Your Happy Mail, do you try to use a single stamp for customers? I try to. You just have to be careful because if it is, which I wonder if, hang on, let me try to find something real quick. You could probably ask. So my mail lady is amazing. She's amazing. I adore her. She made me this fancy thing here. I know it looks a hot mess, but this is the grid that they use when figuring out how much you owe for postage. So they'll weigh it, and this basically tells you how much it can weigh, how long it can be, and how thick it can be. So if something is too wide to fit in this, which is a 1/4 inch, like if you try to like put something through it and it doesn't fit, then you have to pay an additional 15 cents because it's non-machinable is what they call it. So if you talked to your postal worker and see if they would let you or make one of these for you, I know that they have the means to do it. Yeah, you can't do, it has to do with like ounces. Like if it's over, Fletcher, you are being obnoxious. It's like if it's over 3.5 ounces or any maximum physical dimension, length, height, and thickness, it is classified as a large envelope. If you don't mail it like that, they're going to send it back to you and they're going to say that you owe postage. So you just have to be careful with that. But this has like a grid, like it tells you like maximum size for postcards because postcards are only 35 cents to mail. So they can't be longer than 6 inches long, 4.5 inches high, or a 1/16 of an inch thick. If it's thicker than that, then you have to pay 55 cents instead of 35. So there's a lot that goes into it, but that's why this is a pretty good tool to have. And she just made it for me. She was like, yeah, I just printed it out and made it for you. I was like, that was so nice. That was really kind. Yeah, so I don't know, just knowing your dimensions mainly, and that's a pain in the butt, but I'm sorry. But anything else that I can help with? Really, it's like my favorite part of being a Scentsy consultant is the Happy Mail. So I'm always happy to share if you guys have questions, and I'm usually around, so you can ask. Yeah, if it's because they're too heavy, you can actually get a 15-cent stamp. so you can put a regular stamp and a 15-cent stamp. At first, I was doing 2 stamps because I was scared like that. And finally, Brandy was like, you're paying $1.10 for something that should cost you like 65 cents. It's like, damn, I hate it when that happens. You know, it's a lot. It adds up a lot when you're doing 50 Happy Mails. So, I started doing it like this and haven't had any problems. So, yeah, and if you have questions, just holla. But I'm glad that you guys invited me to talk on your team group. I enjoyed it. Make sure I answered everything. Okay, well, I hope you guys have an amazing Monday. Yeah, they're really cheap. It's worth it just to have it as like insurance for yourself. Get kind of crazy, start throwing in extra samples and whatnot. Just slap an extra 15 cents on there and you should be good to go. But anyway, all right, well, I'm gonna go and hang out with my family, but hope you guys have a wonderful Monday.